Hey y'all, Princess Diana. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and it was a guy friend. And guys, honey, when you talk to guys, you just gotta let them talk. Like, say what they want to say, how they want to say it, and that's how you learn more about some of the things I would say that guys prefer. They don't prefer. They don't all prefer the same thing, which is awesome, right? But we were talking, and they don't straight, straight guys. They don't know a lot about women's fashion. They barely know enough about their own fashion, most of them. And I think that's good in a heterosexual man. But whatever. Yeah, if you have a man, and not saying, anyways, we ain't gonna go there. But I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we were watching a movie, and it was like, y'all ain't gonna lie, it was a Tubi movie. It was kind of, Tubi movies kind of a little ghetto, And so we're looking at these girls, and I didn't point it out. He was like, man, these chicks look, kind of a mess. And some of them had potential, but they looked a mess because, and I'm just gonna be honest, they were hookers. Okay, it was a funny movie. I ain't gonna lie. It was not a serious type of movie or anything like that. And they looked a mess. And he was like, man, like like what in the world? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he said, man, I know. Like, I remember back in the '90s. I think and y'all quote me if I'm wrong, but like they used to make a lot of clothes, at least here in the United States, mostly you had clothes for all sizes, but they used to make like the cutest clothes seemed like the smallest people. I remember seeing a bunch of size zeros and stuff like that, and I was tripping out in the more of the like the youthful clothes, like the clothes that you probably wear in high school and in college, like you want to go out, or just how girls used to dress. Some young girls had a little stomach out a little bit, whatever. Going out clothes, or just in general clothes, cute little clothes for women. And all these clothes used to be so small, and the biggest size they had might have been a 12. You know what I mean? Maybe a 13 or something like that. So for all the thick girls, even the voluptuous girls, it was just either I noticed that some of them, like in that movie, they were wearing their clothes too tight, which is okay to have form-fitting clothes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when your clothes are so tight to where, when we got meat on our bones, like, you might have something that look like it's a roll, but it's not a roll. And because you're squishing that fat that you have, that voluptuousness so tight, so hard that it's like oozing out in certain areas. We don't want that. That's what you kind of don't want. You don't want that, okay? When you putting on, you don't want it, okay? Even when you putting on lingerie or whatever it is, you want to try. Not saying, some stuff, you want to try to get something that suits you better. But now, hey, that's in between you and your man. If he probably don't care. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be posting stuff, not saying post lingerie pictures online, y'all, but in this case, these women, they were hookers, so they wore all different types of stuff, and they didn't keep. And honey, I'm big on exfoliating your skin, honey. Exfoliate, please, and lotion up, butter up, oil up, and just nourish your skin, and then even if it's just some, what is it, cocoa butter, like that's what I used to do back, when I was young. Cocoa butter and maybe a body spray, and I was on my way, when I was a young girl. And I know some people don't like certain fragrances on their skin. That's okay. You can use a more natural, or just put it on your clothes, but a little fragrance, like, won't hurt you, won't destroy your hormones or anything. Just try to do something more organic. They have more clean products now if you care so much about that, which you should care some, but some people care even more than others. But if you don't care, honey, spray up. You know, get your spray on, get your Bath and Body Work on, your Victoria's Secret on, and blah 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 on. They got high end stuff, you know, at the department stores and so on and so out. So just, you gotta present your best. So now they got clothes that they would, and then I mean, things have come along a lot. So now they have clothes that not only all for all sizes that look similar, right? But it's gonna, of course, it's gonna look different on you if you're bigger, and that's okay. But you gotta tailor, make it look good on you. Cause like sometimes when I put my clothes on, you know how you put something on, girls, and it's like, man, this is not it. Girl, if you don't find those videos where you can kind of tweak the look a little bit, like maybe you need to get a headband or something like that, and you need to, you know, fold it this way and tuck it this way, put your safety pin, do whatever, like a bracelet, a necklace, and a belt. You can do things to make it look, tailor your look, make it unique for you. So, so everybody can't mimic what you do, and people appreciate you. They be like, man, you know, you got a unique style, because you do. You are uniquely you. Learn to watch those YouTube videos, those whatever. Follow the girl on Instagram or whatever, TikTok, for whatever size you are. Find a girl who looks like similar to you, and then say, how does she do this? Find a girl who got similar skin issues as you. How does she improve? Go see your dermatologist. All these things. You know, figure it out. You can do it. You know, if you don't know how to do hair, go get your hair braided, put a wig on, you know. Or if you know how to braid, cool, you can do some cute braid styles that look elegant, cute, or whatever, you know. Whatever your style, just make sure you smell good, you look good, you know, brush your teeth. I mean, these are the basic things we should all be doing. Put some deodorant on. I don't care if it's organic, if it's organic, natural, do what you gotta do. You can't, ladies, let's represent, let's be ladies, let's be women. We're made of sugar and spice and everything. Nice. We gotta, some of y'all gotta do better, and I got faith in y'all. You know, always have some wipes with you, feminine wipes. They have the more organic kind. If that, some people make their own. Do what you gotta do. Just make sure your pH is balanced. You know, all kind of stuff. And people are calling me left and right, but I'm gonna have to talk to them after I get out of the gym. You know, my back hurting a little bit, but I'm still going to the gym. It's pressure. It's probably just some inflammation that I can work. And saying when you start warming yourself up, then it kind of goes away. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym for a little bit, and yeah, I might do something later. So all right, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll probably make another video. All right.